the RPF cop that gunned down the senior and 3 passengers in the running train. It was a big story yesterday. It came right to me in a very badly botched up copy that I read on air.
I mean,
I saw somebody commenting on the YouTube video saying that hopeless news readers. But I mean, personally inviting all of you to come here, do this job. I would be happy to see you give it a shot. But secondly, botched up copies. And the idea was to put out the information as soon as possible, because in the morning show, that's what we do. I'm not going to wait for a producer to, give me cut cue, pristinely looking, decent, nice lines to read out on air. All of that we're doing here is absolutely
the information came to you in Hindi, and then you had to translate it from
Hindi for the viewers, but that Hindi was also pretty botched up anyway. Not trying to hide behind excuses here. Let's take a look at what has happened after that particular development. The RPF cop gunned down seniors, 1 senior and 3 passengers in a running train. There were several videos that were doing rounds on social media as well, where corroborated and verified journalists put out information that the shooter over here, Chetan Singh, RPF Constable Chetan Singh, he said, and these are essentially Muslims that have been gunned down. If you take a look at the people that have been gunned down, they were wearing the Muslim attire. They had the Maulana type looking dadi, the stereotypical Muslim man. They were shot down, and whilst that firing was happening, according to these corroborated and verified journalists, the words that he uttered were, यहाँ पे रहना है तो योगी मोदी का रिस्पेक्ट करना होगा, उनको वोट देना होगा. This is what he said. Yesterday, there were several news channels putting the headline out. I remember as soon as we broke down the story, we went up to the newsroom and we looked at the, what various other channels were covering. The lines that read were, there was problems at home. There was some sort of mental stress, and he was also being transferred, which is why he shot down at the ASI. And it's so disheartening to hear that the ASI was just some 7-8 months into his retirement.
There are several such incidents that have happened where this fratricide has been reported, but the angle that you're putting out is actually shocking. In fact, and have these journalists put it out on their social media sites?
Absolutely, it has. I don't want to name the journalists. I don't want to put them on the pedestal. But yes, this has happened, and you can catch that on X or Instagram as well. How the 40-minute mayhem unfolded. It's a really nicely done infographic done by the Times of India on their front page. It says at 5:15 a.m. as the Jaipur-Mumbai superfast passes through the Vaitarna station, RPF Constable Chetan Singh pumps 4 bullets into ASI Tikaram Meena in B5 bogie that we're looking at behind you, Varghese, and guns down a passenger. Okay, this is what happened at 5:15. Then he crosses 5 bogies and enters the pantry car, guns down 2nd passenger. So now 3 people have been killed. The ASI, the assistant sub-inspector, and 2 passengers. He goes to S6. So from B5, he travels down to the pantry car. He goes to S6 and shoots another passenger. Then stands next to the body and rants to passengers. And in that particular rant is what the words that I told you he uttered.
Okay.
At 5:55 a.m., which is from 5:15 to 5:55 a.m., train halts near Mira Road station. Singh alights, tries to flee, is chased and nabbed by the GRP. Now the kin of Constable Chetan Singh says that he was undergoing psychiatric treatment.
Also,
when a security personnel is undergoing a psychiatric treatment, how does the security personnel have a licensed revolver? Why is he still part of the service? Why don't the administration that have recruited this constable know for a fact that this guy is mentally challenged?
Also, one of the Indian Express articles says this, that he had got transferred into Mumbai in March this year and had complaints against him earlier also for indiscipline and insubordination. According to senior RPF
there you have
official,
it. Abdul Qadir and Asghar Ali. These are the 2 people who have been shot apart from ASI Tikaram Meena. The sub-inspector who was shot dead on board the Jaipur-Mumbai Central Superfast Express was only 9 months away from retirement. The 57-year-old ASI was first to be shot allegedly by the RPF constable Chetan Singh when he intervened to break up a fight the latter was having with the 3 passengers. Tikaram's daughter Pooja Meena was inconsolable as she arrived at...
In fact,
rightly so. The video purportedly shows him talking of Pakistan. If you want to live in Hindustan, about Pakistan, and like those, the excerpts that I was talking about by verified journalists saying that yahan pe rehna hai to Modi Yogi ko vote dena hoga, and the kind of people he's shot down as well. The family might say that he's, a little sick in the head, but Abdul Qadir, Asghar Ali, also stereotypical Muslim men who've been shot down and then giving a rant right next to the dead bodies to the other passengers. Imagine the trauma all the passengers must be going through as well. So 3 passengers on board the Jaipur-Mumbai train, they were killed, even as the senior was killed by this RPF constable.
One of the RPF officials says that Singh got the job in 2009 on compassionate grounds following his father's death in services. His father, Bachu Singh, was an assistant sub-inspector ASI with RPF posted in Mau in Madhya Pradesh. Now, he hails from a certain village, of course. His wife is a homemaker and his children are also there. And some railway officials said that he was short-tempered and Singh's colleagues had lodged official complaints against him. As per Western Railway RPF records, Singh had complaints of insubordination while he was posted at Ujjain over 5 years ago. His colleagues had complained of misbehavior and indiscipline about Singh. The official, however, said that recently there have been no complaints against him and no inquiry was pending against him. So there is a history of complaints against Singh and his behavior by his own colleagues. So there have been several instances in which even properly pending inquiries were there.
And for somebody who's gotten this job on compassion grounds, I mean, take a look at the compassion he's shown back.